Hello again, guys. I just want to give you a very quick review on my new gaming mouse. And this is something that's very, very nice. And I guess I should get my light on this camera so you can see it better. And this is the main reason why I replaced it. It's because the left mouse button on my original gaming mouse, the one that came with my PC, the left mouse button just wore out pretty much. Like it really doesn't click anymore. I mean, when you press it, you barely feel and hear it click. So it more or less behaves like a rubber button now. And so the biggest problem with it was that even if you're just resting your fingers on there, because of the click being so weak, sometimes you end up clicking when you don't mean to. And I knew that from that point on that I needed to get a new gaming mouse. But it had to be something cheap because I'm not willing to pay like $50 to $80 for a gaming mouse at this point. I don't have that kind of money, and so I got this. I don't think it's nothing special because real gaming mice, for those that are really into gaming, are gonna have like a keypad of several keys, and that you obviously use your thumb for. And this, all you have is just the forward and back buttons that you can use for web searching, as well as using them as command in games. Like I got a helicopter game for Christmas, and what I really didn't like about it is that I couldn't assign all the controls onto a gamepad. So what I ended up doing was I was able to assign pretty much all the controls onto a gaming mouse, which was this before, but now it'll be this. So, let me see. I don't know what else to say except let's now just talk about this new gaming mouse. This one I only paid like $15 for it, and despite that though, it's really nice. It's just wonderful, despite not being as sophisticated as real gaming mice. But it had, what was important to me. Side buttons, like my old one, and a DPI setting button, I guess is what you can call it. And what that does is it just basically increases and decreases the mouse sensitivity. Like off is lowest, partially lit is medium, and full is highest DPI setting. And that's nice because you can just adjust it. You can adjust the DPI setting without going through the control panel, but most of the time I just leave this on high DPI. And it's just really nice because I can move very little and move the mouse completely across the screen. And but what I especially love about, and this is something that my original gaming mouse did not have, is it's lit up. It's so beautiful, and it's red. Kind of a color that you need to go with. Let me say that again. Kind of a color you need to go with to match up with the color scheme of the PC tower itself, being black and having red lights in it, just like this one. And what I also like about it is this has about the largest scroll wheel I've ever seen. I just love it. And it's huge, obviously I had no idea how big it was going to be when I ordered it. I'll show you a comparison. So I just need to take my right hand out of the camcorder, and we'll look at the difference. So this is more like a regular mouse, but this large one, I'm just not used to holding something this large, so I have to remind myself to completely have my fingers at the front of the buttons. which reminds me too is that the buttons aren't separated at all. The buttons are just part of this whole one piece of the mouse. Or should I say, yeah, this is what I should say, is the mouse buttons are part of this whole shell piece for the mouse. And I don't think there's anything else to say except, though, another thing I want to say is initially when I got the package, this is what it looked like. And at first I was very disappointed. I was like, I didn't ask for junior, I asked for regular, because I became aware that they had like junior models for the eBlue Cobra gaming mice. But when I took this out, it was huge, and when I looked it up again, I could tell that, you know, I got what I ordered despite a mix-up, and it also says junior on the bottom of the mouse. So there's a bit of confusion, but overall I'm happy with the mouse. It's a great replacement, and I'd highly recommend it to anybody who wants something close to a gaming mice but not paying such a horrendous price. And just love how it lights up, and the Cobra logo's lit up as well. Now there is some downsides to this mouse, obviously not being a true gaming mouse. But there was another downside that I was most concerned about, and it certainly was true when I hooked it up. Is people have said that this stays lit even if the computer is off, and it's true, it does stay lit, but I've been able to find a compromise on that, how I can deal with that when I'm, you know, trying to go to sleep and not want this mouse to keep me up all night. What I did was, I just so happened to have a USB hub in the back of the computer that has individual on-off switches, which is very convenient, because I also have my iToy hooked up as a webcam, and when it's on, it's got that blue light that kind of annoys me when I'm not using it, so I turn that off. When I'm not using it, and I turn this off at night. This is the mouse. I turn this off at night so that I'm not kept awake. So I've turned it off. And now the mouse is off. But I think we're going to have to turn it back on, otherwise how else am I going to shut this computer down? Okay, I think that's on. Okay, it's back on, and it works. Yeah, I think this is about the only mouse I know that you could actually hook up, disconnect and reconnect on the computer, and it'll work again. Don't have to reset it whatsoever. So, I think that's all I gotta say. This is something I highly recommend for the entry-level gamer, because it's truly nice, as in terms of, I guess you could say, beauty and price. Now I'm just gonna shut down, and I gotta go to bed myself. So I guess that's it. This is Steve out, and hope you'll see me again in other videos.